This is laundry that I forgot to swab over, and this is charcoal mask still on my face. Well, I hope you guys are doing good. This is me having to rewash my laundry because I forgot to switch it over. Dang it. And you know that's a bummer because when you have 6 people in a house, laundry is ever flowing. Okay, all those boxes in the kitchen when I cleaned, I had to put them somewhere. They landed there. And then more laundry. It's a good thing I didn't go down further because I'm wearing no pants. It's gonna be a busy day today. I'm gonna try and clean up a little bit. I'm gonna go hang out with my mama, and yep, we have a ladder in our room. Okay, closet's not actually that bad, but I feel like I'm whispering a little bit because my kid is still asleep. He snuck in our room last night, but anyways, I'm gonna try and clean up really quick. I'll put some pants on first. That long without washing your foundation brush is probably why I broke out, or had one breakout. Okay. Whoa. Sorry guys. See, much better. Sometimes I'll wash it a few times just to make sure it gets it all out, but that charcoal bar is my favorite. I mean, look at how it got it so white. And charcoal helps get bacteria out. This is just the charcoal bar from Beauty Counter. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it out to dry. Until next time. Okay, I'm gonna close this because nobody wants to see someone go to the bathroom. Okay, room is not perfect, but it's getting there. I need to put the blanket away. At least it's better for now. I get so hot when I straighten up. Like, I am so hot right now. I had little fuzzy socks on. I took those off real fast. But now I'm gonna go make myself some tea, because no matter if it's hot or cold, I love a cup of tea. It's my coffee, even if it's decaf. Okay, the last couple of days I've been gone a ton during the day, and I've been coming home and the house has been, so I wanna come home to it clean today. So just kind of taking you on a morning with me. Now, this is not every morning. Some mornings I legit sleep in until 9:30 and stay in my bed another hour on my phone. So this is just this morning. Okay. I'm gonna show you how I make my tea. First, I pour water in. This morning I'm doing this one. I honestly don't even know how to say the name. How would you say that? I need to look it up. This is the Changa Energy Elixir. I pour this in. I make Earl Grey most of the time, but I've been loving this one. This and mud water and Earl Grey are what I drink the most. See, the cat. Our outside cat loves to come in the kitchen. We can't let her in the rest of the house because we have birds. Him. I always say her because our dogs are hers. This is mud water. This is the other drink that I drink a lot. It's chai, cacao, lion's mane, another one I can't describe or say, pronounce, there's the word, changa, reishi, cinnamon, turmeric, and Himalayan salt. I love that. You know what? I'm actually going to put a tiny little bit in it because this cup is really big with water. And so sometimes it's too watery if I only put one tea in there. Now, what's great, and here's the deal, my 2 cents. Tea is very important for you to do organic. It's very heavily sprayed with pesticides. So this is triple screened for commonly found pesticides, heavy metals, and toxic mold for ultimate purity and safety. I am so picky with what I drink as far as mold and heavy metals and pesticides. So I am loving this one. Mud water is also good. Okay, so then I pour organic cream. Oh, I need to pour more water in there though. And then, hold on. What I do to sweeten it, I do maple syrup. But then, because I don't like the taste of stevia, I think it tastes disgusting. But if I either put honey or maple syrup and then a little bit of the concentrated stevia, it adds sweetness without having to add too much maple syrup or honey. And then, but you taste maple syrup or honey. You don't taste the stevia, at least I don't. So, and then I do my little frother and mix it all up. I should probably show you. Now, sometimes I actually like to froth just the milk first, and then it's like a cold foam or something. I don't even know what they call it. Okay, I just looked up how to say it, and it's peak. I'm gonna sound like a dum-dum trying to say that every time. So can we just call it, do people just say peak or peak? I almost put this in the cupboard. I don't know. I might actually sign up with them. I'm not sure yet, so we shall see. I figure if I do, I mean, I already use their stuff, but I figure if I do, I should probably learn how to say it. But here we go. So yummy. Perfect. It's the first time I've actually tried mixing them. I figured it would be good because the changa tea and the mud water actually has changa in it. So now it's time to feed the dogs. Okay, so I'm actually switching the dogs over to raw, but this is raw dehydrated. It is from Stir and Boom. I think it's made in Colorado. The dogs are doing great on it. Snickers, I need to buy more. Snickers is finally losing weight, which she was so unhealthily overweight. She just was miserable. Like, you could tell she was having a hard time breathing. And we tried like so many different diet foods and nothing was helping. So switching her to raw has helped. And I think even switching her over to like actual raw will be really beneficial. No kitty. So I use the Berkey filter. Oh my gosh, cat, get off the counter. This cat is not an inside cat, but like I said, it loves to come in the kitchen when I'm in here. And we're not allergic, so we let it in. We just don't want hair all over our house, so we don't let it like roam the rest of the house. So anyways, you fill it up with water and let it sit for 15 minutes, which this is the dog's least favorite part. They hate waiting. They just like sit at my feet. And so this, my kids think this looks disgusting. It looks like throw up. I mean, it honestly does, so. Then you let it sit. Now, time to feed my starter, sourdough starter. So I am no sourdough specialist, so I would not ask me any questions because I will not know them. This sourdough starter was actually looking a little, like I wasn't sure if it was still good or not, but it's still active, so I am going to feed it. You dump part of it out, at least that's what they tell me, and then you add equal parts flour and water. So let's do that. Okay, I do know one thing, you can't use metal. So I'm gonna pour some of this out. I actually don't throw it away. I use it. No cat. Okay, stop it. Oh my gosh, this cat's gotta go outside. Oh, okay. So now, like I said, I am not a professional, and it's actually been working out fine. Not being exact. But, and for some reason mine was really, really watery. So I've actually, the last couple times, added more flour than water. So I don't know, because I think I screwed it up somehow. So I'm trying to revive it. But I made some sourdough English muffins the other day, and they turned out great. So I think it's still alive. I need to make an actual sourdough. Look, these are the English muffins. Hey Cruz, do you want me to make you an English muffin? So here's the English muffins. They turned out great. Too watery, so you know, a lot of people, they measure and weigh. Now for actual recipes I do, but for this I'm not. I usually keep this in the fridge, but I'm working on making my sourdough starter bigger, so that's why I've been having it on the counter, and I've been feeding it every 12 to 24 hours. I think that's what they say you're supposed to do. Who knows, I could totally be screwing this up. But you know what? Oh well, I'm trying. Trying. Now, the wonderful thing is all of my kids do the dishes. I rarely ever do dishes anymore, but I did wake up and the dishwasher was not started, and there's some stuff that was just collected from around the house. So I'm gonna load those really quick, start the dishwasher, so then when my kid gets home, he can unload it and load it later tonight. Okay, Cruz changed his mind. He does want the English muffin, but he wants with a fried egg. So we use cast iron. So I'm going to pick from the mini and turn that on. And then we're gonna make English muffins with a fried egg. I just have to be extremely honest with you all. I honestly rarely make my children breakfast. They're old enough, they make their own breakfast, but I've been gone a ton lately, and I'm feeling maternal. I just need to like do something for them. So I am going to make them some breakfast. Okay, so this is the fat that we use. It's rendered bear fat, but I put a spoon in here the other day and it was slightly room temperature, so the spoon sank down. Now that's not happening. You wanna know what the great thing is? it's tallow. So if you get it on your hands, you just rub it in like lotion. Like we buy tallow lotion, so. Yeah, but I can't get that spoon out, so I'm going to use another one. Okay, so there is the bear fat melting down in that pan, and that's where we will fry the eggs. We got the bear fat from my daughter and one of my sons got bears this season, so we rendered, we've actually only rendered from one bear, not the other bear, and we got 12 jars. Not those big ones, 12 smaller ones, and then half of the big one. So much fat, and it's like some of the best fat. They say like duck fat and bear fat are some of the most sought after fats. So it doesn't taste like anything except just tallow. So yeah, great thing about cast iron is if it is well seasoned, it will not stick. And this is purposefully popped. The yolks are popped. My kids like them popped and then flipped and popped. That sounds like a wrong word to use, but yeah, and it will not stick if it's well seasoned. I'm gonna bring her food. See, look, it is the magic of cast iron. Look at that little tiny, that's just left over from the egg. It's not sticking. See? So good. We do not start school in the morning until, well, Cruz is working on it now. He's been working on it since about 10. So that's usually about the time we start school. It's about 10. Maybe sometimes earlier, but rarely. And with life packs for 2 of the subjects, the kids can do so much by themselves. So that's been pretty great. Hey, Cruz. Oh my gosh. And now, I don't have to do this every morning, but I need to send out some beauty counter emails. And yeah, I try and do that, well, at least once a week, but especially the beginning of the month is a big email that I send out, so. Some Zoomies. Oh my god. Guys, I almost left without switching over the laundry again. So, this is the biggest, giantest load. Yeah, I just have to switch over the laundry. So I'm very short. I have to like stand on my tippy toes to get the clothes out. Okay. Now I'm gonna go take some kids places. Okay. I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. I think it's like 1:30, almost 2. And I am now laying down. When I have a very productive morning and am nonstop, I need to rest. So I'm laying on my bed with my doggie, who's in a diaper because she's in heat. And we're just using leftover pull-ups from my kids. They've been up in the cupboard forever, so they work great. You just cut a little hole in the back and then put it on, and there you go. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my crazy morning-ish routine, even though all mornings are different. And I didn't even show you any of the school stuff because they finished it and my daughter went to her friends to do school, so, or her cousins. Anyways.